Come on, baby, light my That's good. That's all right. That's all right.
Esurance was born online.
Man, I hate these ads.
Smart online tools.
I swear. Whenever I get the money, I might have to get the Spotify so that way I can do this crap offline and stuff like that.
Which saves money. They were born online.
Wait a minute.
Built to save
When
money.
did Spotify start getting audio, video commercials?
If you're looking for
Oh
deals
Lord,
that'll
not
rock
this
your
guy.
world,
This guy
Buster,
annoys the
move over
hell
your
out of me.
Toyota dealers. We're talking
And there's probably a bunch of people that's probably watching this video right now that's probably saying, oh God, this guy annoys the hell out of me too. You know what? Why the hell are you watching me
Savings.
prove how hyperactive I am without the use of any drugs or anything else like that? Why are you watching? Are you that fucking bored? Because I know there's going to be some douchebags that are going to sit there thumbs down this video. You know what? I really don't care. The point of proving, I'm trying to prove is how ADHD is pretty much affected me through my entire life. In that sometimes the hyperactivity, I just can't shut off. Even if I, you know, it sucks having this sometimes. It really affects the way I sleep. I sleep so erratically that it's not even funny. And sometimes I think I suffer from ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. Ooh. But that's the point I'm trying to prove here, is how bad I have it at times. That my hyperactivity really gets to me. And that I only sleep sometimes 2 hours a night. And then my hyperactivity will wake me up and say, guess what, motherfucker? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. And I'm up for the rest of the day. I might take a nap during, I might, you know, sometimes, you know, my hyperactivity goes away, and yeah, I do crash, but sometimes I'll crash for, you know, I'll take an hour or two nap, and I'm up again until who knows when. Sometimes I don't even take that long. Sometimes it might be 5-10 minutes, and I'm right back up feeling like I just slept 8 hours. And it absolutely sucks. And it wasn't until people are probably going to go, yeah, whatever, Obama sucks, Obamacare, blah, 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 but I call it the Affordable Care Act because I just don't like the name Obamacare. I think it's hateful, and I think it's disrespectful to our president. If it wasn't for the Affordable Care Act, I probably would not be able to actually start getting the help that I actually need. And be put on medication so that way I can actually be able to focus, because sometimes this really affects the way I work, it affects my schooling, because yeah, I'm trying to go to school to become a forensics accountant, but I've been failing that class so bad because of my ADHD. Well, then again, a few other things that I'll probably actually get into later on has not actually helped, but it's alright though. And it really messes with me. I'm actually making this video kind of like as a video diary. It's one of the things I've always wanted to do, but really haven't been able to. But now I'm actually able to do it. And as you're gonna see through this whole entire freaking video, that yeah, I've got it really, really bad at times. Because I don't know, I've always had it. I've always had it as a kid. I've always had it as an adult, and it wasn't actually until I was actually able to get insurance through the Affordable Care Act that I'm actually able to do something about it as an adult. Because pretty much I was the ward of the state of Indiana until I was 18, and then after the age of 18, pretty much the state of Indiana said, fuck you, we're just gonna throw you to the wolves, and it's sink or swim, asshole. That's pretty much how I think about it. You know, they know my psychiatric history. They know I've been through in and out, you know, from the time I was probably 4 or 5 years old until I was pretty much 16, 17 years old. I was going through in and out of psychiatric hospitals and boys' homes and group homes and stuff like that because A, I was ADHD, B, I was diagnosed as bipolar around 4 or 5, and C, yeah, I do have a temper at times. Those who know me know that I try to do my best to control it, but sometimes it does get the better of me. It's something I'm not proud of, but the only thing I can do about it is deal with it. And right now, I'm trying to talk to my friend Lauren from our criminal case group. I'm also trying to play criminal case, and I'm sitting here listening to ICP. Woo woo. Yes, I'm a juggalo too. Go ahead and say what you want about us juggalos. For every group, for every little clique you want to, or cliche, or whatever the hell you want to call us, there's always going to be good, and there's always going to be bad. The bad ones that sit there and just act like complete fucking idiots, while there's some of us that actually try to do good. You know? And when I was in Indiana, when I was living in Indiana, I donated and volunteered my own time at a dog shelter because I love dogs. I have 2 dogs right now. I have a husky over here that's laying on the floor, and I have a border collie named Mr. Pickles that I've named after the Adult Swim cartoon Mr. Pickles. You know, every time and they didn't expect me to volunteer, but I love dogs. I love all animals. I even have a black widow spider outside underneath my patio table. I don't mess with it. I'm not going to sit there and pet it or let it crawl all over me because we kind of have a mutual understanding. I don't mess with her, she don't mess with me. And to tell you the truth, there's only been 2 things that, or 2 or 3 things that's actually helped calm my ADHD. A, marijuana. Say what you want about it, but it has mellowed me out when I'm actually have a really, really bad hyperactivity fit. I really don't smoke it that often anymore because I want to do this stuff on my own without the help, but yeah, I'm probably going to be prescribed prescription pills and stuff like that to get rid of it, when, you know, I should just go right back to seeing if I can get medical marijuana. And because Arizona is a green state where we can get medical marijuana, even though most of the people have, you know, more than half the people voted for the stuff, and the other half are trying to get rid of it. And I'm like, dude, until you actually try it, and until it helps one of your family victims, you're just gonna sit there and bash it because you just don't understand it. You just think it's a fucking drug and that's it. Well, I'm here to say that's complete bullshit, and it's just closed-minded people. Another thing that's really, you know, I really try to find things that I can focus on, and unfortunately most of the time it's been video games. Racing games. My favorite game happens to be Final Fantasy VII, so, you know, role-playing games, sports games, since I used to be an athlete in high school. And finally, the last but not least, it's music. That's why you hear it. That's why you probably hear it in the background. That's probably why you heard it drown me out a while ago, and probably couldn't hear a damn word I said. But it gets to the point sometimes where I'm almost jittering, and I don't like that, because people think I'm a fucking crackhead, I'm on meth, I'm on this, I'm on that, and it's like, you know what? No. I've only pretty much done, you know, I would say about 4 drugs in my life. I've done acid, yes, but that's only a once in a while type of thing, and I haven't done it since I was in my mid-20s. I've done mushrooms too. Same thing goes with the, you know, it goes with the same thing as acid. It's a once in a blue moon thing, and it's something I don't do every day because I'm not trying to fry my brain out. Because one of the things I pride myself on is how intelligent I am. I'm not the most smartest motherfucker in the world, but I'm not the dumbest dumb shit. I'm not the dumbest ass motherfucker either. You know, yes, I've done Molly as well. That really doesn't help me with my ADHD, but it's one of those once in a blue moon things to where, you know, I don't want it completely fucking me up. And last but not least, of course, I've always smoked, you know, marijuana. That's been my, pretty much my mainstream drug. You know, it's always been a constant. Never done meth. I've never done crack. I've done coke once, and that was because it was mixed in a joint and I didn't even know about it. I've never done angel dust, never done speed. I really don't do those type of things. The only thing that really, you know, if I drink caffeine, you know, yeah, I drink caffeine. I'll drink a soda and a cup of coffee, you know, a couple of cups of coffee in the morning to help me wake me up. But other than that, I really don't do anything. Even though you're probably thinking, oh, nicotine's a drug. Well, yeah. I've been smoking for 20 years, you know, and it really doesn't want me to peel my face off or cut off my limbs or anything else like that. It really doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to do. I'm not going to sit there and spend $6-7 on a freaking pack of cigarettes when I can actually roll my own, and it's pretty much cheaper for me that way. And it's probably a lot safer as well. I know I should quit, but you know what? It's the only thing that helps me calm down. Call it a crutch, call it what you want. I really don't care. Because I really don't care what people think about me. That's another thing I like about myself. There's only a couple of people I actually want to, you know, I value their opinion on. Anybody else, if you don't like me, fuck off. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever fucking meet. I will always bend backwards for my friends, my homies. But if you ever piss me off, it sucks to be you. I don't even know how long I've been yakking away, actually. And even though I'm probably going to post this on my Facebook, I might as well give a shout out to all my homies. My homie Scoop Steve, my homie Lance, big shout out to my homie Richard. And to the Facebook friends that, you know, I've come to adore. We probably will never ever probably meet in real life, but you know what? That doesn't mean I don't value your friendship as much as I value the rest of my friends. To my homegirl Gregoria, I actually love it that there's actually a female out there that I can actually talk sports with. You are one awesome chick, and I value your friendship deeply. To the admins of to my criminal case group, the Criminal Case Sleuths, I value you guys as well. You guys have welcomed me with open arms, and for that I do my best to be an admin, and I try to always do my best to prove you right, that you made the right decision in making me a fellow admin as well. Sorry. Give a shout out to my friend Ann Wardlow, who I'm currently talking to on Facebook Messenger right now. I'm jealous that you just told me you're eating a stuffed bell pepper, because stuffed peppers is my favorite dish of all time. I'm sitting there looking around here to my homegirl Chana. I hope you get better. My homegirl Aida, I know you're going through a rough patch right now, and I hope and you know that I am always here for you. I'm gonna sit here and look through all my. Gotta say a shout out to my homeboy B-Wiz. For those who play Mortal Kombat or in the Mortal Kombat community, it's pretty much #1 Raiden. Can't mess with Raiden. You can't mess with B-Wiz when he is Raiden. That man tears up anybody. To my family who's probably seeing this, I love y'all. I miss y'all. I know we are miles apart, but I'm always there with you, no matter what. Just like my friends as well, back in South Bend, Indiana, River Park, Indiana. Shout out to that. We may be miles apart, but you're always right here, and that's where you'll always stay. My homie Haney, keep it real, fat boy. Can I get a tax refund on these nuts? I'll always remember that, homie. My homie Steve Barrier, if it wasn't for you, dude, I wouldn't love Ramstein. And because of you, it's one of my favorite groups of all time. To all the people that just stuck through me, through thick and thin, through all the years. My homegirl Rachel, you get a mad shout out too. I know I'm personally going through some stuff, not only physically but mentally as well, and I am getting help for it. Ow.
Those times when you just want to live the moment and keep the fun rolling. Get your bets. Click on the box, subscribe, share, and join us for the ride. Let music be your drive. Diesel High.
Oh great, Netflix commercials. Man, I can't even think of my homie Che. Come on, Juggalo, homie Che. Dude, you are my homie. You're like a brother to me, dude. Just like all the homies I grew up with. All the homies that I've been I've been through thick and thin with.
Napa know-how. Participating Napa Auto Parts dealers also supplies.
And on that note, I think I'm just gonna end this video saying, you know, for those who actually watched it to the end and actually know where I'm coming from, you're not alone. There's a lot of us out there that suffer with ADHD, that suffer through bipolar, that suffer through some mental disease that people look at us and see differently. Think that we're crackheads, think that we're meth heads, some kind of junkies. But you know what? One thing I've always learned is don't judge a book by its cover. If you do, you will be dead wrong. Thank you. And hasta luego.